What's going on? You are tuned into TwoFootTalk Internacional. Sorry, I didn't put a fancy A over the International, guys. I know it makes a big difference. I am your host. They call me Young Leg. With me, Mr. BurrOaks on another beautiful international break. Wow, happy to be here, Oaks. How you doing, man?
Oh, man, just busy international break. You would think like that means, hey, Leg and Oaks, they can kind of relax a little bit. They don't have too much to do a couple of shows. No, I'm doing a bunch of shit to prepare for college basketball starting in like 28 days. Covering MLB. Phillies have no outs with the bases loaded right now in the bottom of the sixth. Yeah, I mean, just been staying busy, been fucking crushing it on baseball, honestly, and having a really good time doing it. As far as soccer is concerned, we're going to talk about some games. I'm just going to shoot from the fucking hip on stuff I know from heart and from, just watching actual competitive international football. But yeah, this is going to blow as far as gambling wise is concerned. There's a lot of other stuff out there that we can make some money on. So that's where I'm going to focus my attention. I just want everybody to come back from international break healthy and all my players to stop getting fucking injured.
Oh my God. Don't you just love when you make up rumors of people and then you start seeing those actual rumors? I'm looking at Real Madrid being interested in Jonathan Tah, who I'm pretty sure might have a contract with Bayern Munich, but they can't sign him until January. I would love to steal him from Bayern Munich. Wow, that would be fantastic.
You want to hear what a funny rumor Arsenal was trying to float around there that you can tell that an Arsenal fan wrote it about Madrid because they don't know how Madrid does business at all?
What?
Real Madrid have made William Saliba their top priority signing next summer. The player's entourage has been contacted, and Madrid is willing to pay, quote unquote, whatever price to convince Arsenal to sell. First of all, if you know anything about Madrid, we give you a number and then we don't change it and we say, fuck you, that's the number. And if your player really wants to come to Madrid, he's not going to sign extensions and he's going to come to Madrid for free. So figure it the fuck out. We give you one number and that's our number.
Yeah, we've gotten you can tell Madrid's been hurt a lot when you get like the different numbers that would like look at Luka Jovic. We blew like 65 mil. We still paid extra money even after Hazard was gone because we won another Champions League within his contract time, and we still had to give Chelsea more money. So Madrid is very overprotective now. So yeah, to hear them say we'll pay whatever amount seems a little ridiculous. But
yeah, that's not coming from a Madrid. Anything Madrid. Madrid's gotten so much better with their finances, and they have the power to say, no, fuck you. We offered him a Madrid kid. If he wants it, he'll show up.
Oh, other breaking news I had for you was that Tchouameni's going to have the armband. Rumor has it tomorrow for France.
Nice. Good for Tooch. Good for Tooch.
And it's the first game after Griezmann retired, too. I don't know if that means anything to anyone. Anyway.
Didn't they give somebody his 7?
Hold up. You don't get to say his whatever on an international team. Okay. You know how many fucking 7s France has had? Because I'm sure Ribéry would have words for that. I'm sure there's a couple other people that would have some words.
All right, formally his 7.
Sure. I hope they gave it to Ryan Cherky. And if you didn't
I think they gave it to Dembele, which is pretty fucking dumb.
Don't worry. He probably won't be out there too long anyway.
Yeah, he probably won't be wearing that too long.
Let's get some stuff off our chests. If you bet anything in Spain, I'm sure you have plenty to say. My first one's actually Jeremy Pino, and I feel bad because my first thought was just murder this person that just ruined my season. Ruined it, like, real quick. Now, I'm not mad at, like, a Camavinga swapping back there. I'm not mad at, like, if Militao wants to go over there. The whole we are full confidence in Lucas Vazquez. Who the fuck is we? And can I talk to him? Because where are you getting?
I just want to talk to him.
Where are you getting all this confidence from? Because either way, we got no more right backs. Like the whole, we're not going to buy one. No. You don't have to buy one, but we need another one that we're paying money to play at our club.
Right.
Because we have just Lucas Vazquez, who, if we're being honest, isn't even a fucking right back. So that's an issue. Now, I went for the most expensive thought possible, which was me looking at Achraf Hakimi in 3 months, and I was just like, that's going to be a very expensive move from a club that does not really like us. And I looked up his contract. Yeah, it's close, but it's not close enough for us to try to lowball him. But
Phillies, absolute heartbreaker. Reliever just left a hanger over the plate, and Lindor went Yabo for a grand slam to clear the bases.
That one hurts. That one's tough. All right, so fuck the Mets. Cool. Also, I put the structure of knees on here just because we've had like 9 ACL injuries in the last 13 months at Madrid. And it's not even in like the same spots. It's not even like, wow, our field's terrible. It's like this one was at training, this one was on international duty. It just keeps happening to our defenders too. I think it's in all defenders and Courtois if you're counting him as defense, so since he's a goalkeeper. But the structure of knees. How have we not figured out quicker ways to fix knees, man? This has been fucking up way too much stuff.
Yeah, how is there not Tommy John for knee surgery? Can we get preventative knee care?
Why don't we just have some robotic knees ready to go? Like, all right, slap a new bad boy in. Like,
yo, facts. If Danny Carvajal needs mine, he can have it, bro. I ain't using that motherfucker.
I got Aston Villa and Man U on my list also. I don't really remember why. It was probably because you didn't score a goal and wasted 90 minutes. You were on the, mind you, I had another game on, so I'm not super best, but you were on the big screen for no fucking reason at all. At all.
Also,
Bruno Fernandes is washed. Who was that really smart guy that said y'all should have sold Bruno Fernandes to Saudi last year and made a bag and bought a fucking new midfield? Who was that really smart person? Because all I'm seeing now is people bitching about Casemiro. You're bitching about Eriksson. Ugarte is apparently not fitting in well quick enough. He's not fully fit. I don't know why he's not playing more minutes, but there's a lot of questions now about this midfield that I bet if you sold Bruno for like $150, y'all could have made a pretty good midfield out of that. But, that's neither here nor there. Whatever. Fuck you. Stop wasting my fucking weekends, though. I have penalty shooters on here, too. And, wow. What a weekend for goalkeepers. If you could bet a penalty to be saved, like, that would be something fun maybe we would do at some point. I don't know why I would do that, but,
Right.
David De Gea. Everybody owes. We said it last year when he didn't have a club to play for. That's fucking crazy. I said I would have signed him so many times over Kepa. And my man, thank you for proving us all right. Took a year off and is still just absolutely class. And wow.
That PK from Theo was absolute dog shit. First of all, my boy,
nobody took a good one. Nobody. I didn't see a single good penalty kick at all the entire weekend. I can't remember any. All I remember is straight misses, most of them right down the fucking middle of goalie's feet. So none of them can take them. What are you saying?
I was going to say, first of all, Theo, you have a fucking howitzer for a leg. We all know it. We've seen you bang free kicks from far as fuck outside the box. What are you doing trying to get fucking cute and cut it backside on your strong foot and taking all your pace off of it? Like, that was the slowest roller I've seen. Also, the manager coming out and saying, well, those should have been Pulisic's PKs. Well, give him the fucking armband then, because, dude, Theo's losing he's fucking
That's
lost.
real easy to say after you let fucking...
fucking Tammy. What's Tammy doing taking one?
I was shocked seeing Tammy because I was like, all right, now they're going to give it to Morata. And I thought my Morata bet was going to hit. And then I saw Tammy. God, I was like, this guy's been here for a fucking cup of coffee. Why is this man taking the penalty? He was like, don't worry, guys. I got this. I was expecting him to smash this thing. He hit it like a bitch. And it
wasn't even tucked on the post.
Like, oh, that's a great save. And I'm looking. No, it wasn't. That was a fucking layup. That was for the cameras, baby. That shout out that goalie, shout out to Gea, but that was fucking light work. This is David De Gea in net right now. And then Bilbao also.
figure it the fuck out. Most penalties missed in La Liga last season. Just somebody spend 8 hours a day for the next 2 weeks training penalty kicks, because that probably cost you a top 4 spot in Champions League last year. So figure it the fuck out, dude.
It's just shocking how bad everyone is on Bill, because there's not even anyone you can confidently be like, all right, this guy's going to take it. Because at first I was saying Sunset after they missed the first one. Then he actually scored, so I wasn't even mad about my to score assist anymore. And then he got hurt, so he wasn't available for the next two. But after Berenguer missed his, and then you see Inaki stepping up, you're like, okay, now he fumbles it, but then he gets a call back. And I was like, all right, he'll make it right. Misses the retake also.
No, somebody else retook it. So they took
Inaki. Took both.
No, they took Inaki off of it.
And Ander Herrera stepped up to take his retake.
Yep, and then Herrera, missed it.
I've never seen somebody step up like they were him with their chest
right, with your chest out, barking
right down the fucking middle, and it gets saved by the fucking tippy toes of the goalie because you didn't put any sort of boot through it at all.
No cut.
Fucking pathetic. And if you're gonna kick it down the middle like that, at least Panenka it. I would respect you if you did that. That's the only thing that would have earned my respect there. What an absolute shambolic performance. And I said to Oaks earlier, if not poetic justice, Stuani subs on in the 93rd minute and buries the 98th minute penalty kick and was just like, yo, this is how this is done. And they win a game.
It cost me my push on my draw no bet, too.
Yeah, they won a game that they absolutely did not deserve to
had no business winning. None whatsoever.
Unbelievable.
Five missed PKs
didn't get a card. What the fuck,
What's up?
Man? De Galareta, he just didn't get a card. So that also, I was like, all right, well, this guy, look at all these penalty kicks. This guy's going to get a fucking card. He never got a card. What happened? Is he good now? Is he just a good guy? Did he have a kid or something? Oaks, what do you got?
I don't know. Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. Liverpool 1-0. Again, I'm not a huge don't back the early kickoff guy, but it's been the last 3 weeks in a row in England. Do not back the early kickoff. There aren't goals there. Arsenal, you let in a goal by Southampton. I don't care. I think it's funny and it's going to help me make content, but that was pathetic. Man City letting Fulham score 2 on them. Again, I don't care, but shout out Leg for hitting that one. Everton, Newcastle being 0-0. I don't know. Newcastle, just figure out how to be good again. I don't think benching Isak is it. Just throwing it out there. Oh, he's hurt?
Yeah.
Well, don't mean to bust on a guy who's hurt, but Leverkusen win a fucking game against Holstein Kiel at home, 2-2. Come on, guys. What are you doing here? You're up 2-0, and then you get a goal taken away for VAR, and you cough up 2 to lose that, or, well, I guess tie, but that's a loss at home.
Oh, yeah, Gordon missed a penalty. Go back to Newcastle because Gordon missed a penalty, too, so fuck that guy.
Yep, I was going to say, I had 5 bets lose on 5 missed PKs, and one of them was Newcastle, so that fucking sucks. Dortmund, congratulations on proving me right. I knew that was a trap. You can't win on the road. I don't know what it is. Not in Bundesliga anyway. You somehow do it in Champions League, which blows my fucking mind that you always step up to the occasion on Champions League away. It looks sloppy as fuck, and it looks like you're hanging on by your fucking teeth, but Dortmund away in Bundesliga does not know how to play. Again, Karim Adeyemi is injured for them, so that's a big impact. Injuries have had a very big impact across the league this season. I wonder why. Maybe it's because you're asking some clubs to play 70-plus games. I think that might be too many fucking games. I'm not a rocket scientist, but when you go from like 45-ish games at most to like 70-some games, it's pretty fucked. Also, like 100 caps really used to mean something. Now it means a guy's in his second year playing football.
Yeah, true.
Moving on. I don't know. We already kind of covered the missed PK stuff in Spain. Osasuna, you hung 4 on Barca. and you tie with Getafe on the road. Now, this is why
I told you to take the double chance. You couldn't over-exaggerate for Osasuna. You knew they used all their juice against Barca.
You're correct.
They hit 4. They're not doing shit.
Yeah, again, look, this is why I don't respect Osasuna. I'm fine with the push there at plus 160. I guess my next fuck you definitely has to be Iago Aspas. What the fuck is you doing, my boy? You're the captain. You get booked for arguing and condescending with the ref. Then another player on your team immediately gets another yellow card, which fine, whatever. But shut the fuck up and don't yell at the ref after you just watched 3 yellows and 1 is a double yellow for a red. You get booked, somebody else gets booked. Now you're going to go pop off at the mouth at the fucking ref? Of course he sent you the fuck off. And then you're looking at the team like, all right, guys, pack it up. We'll forfeit the game. We're getting out of here. No, they held on to that game for a 1-0 win to beat Las Palmas with 9 men. Aspas, I know you're the backpack and I know you're the captain of that team, but like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I won't lie to you. I took the over on cards in that game, so I was just watching on.
So free money, just that literally was just the freest.
I was on Celta money line, so like I was bugging until my cards bet hit, and I was like, all right.
Well, if they're gonna get 8 cards in 5 minutes, then I guess they can lose this game. But yeah, shout out Celta for holding on. We already mentioned it. Aston Villa versus Man United, complete fucking waste of everybody's time. I guess I want to say fuck you to Tottenham, though I kind of knew that game was a trap. I didn't really bet it. Tottenham need to figure out how to play away. I kind of want to say fuck you to Byron, but like I also don't care because they got me my goals in the first half and I hit all my player props there, so like I don't really give a shit. But like win a road game against Frankfurt.
Oh no, my parlay got fucked. Them and PSG were both. It was just like, oh, so you have no respect for yourselves. You're not going to win after you take an ass beating in the Champions League. That's what
Juve can't win at home versus Cagliari. Are you fucking kidding me? Juve hadn't allowed a goal yet in Serie A, and you're giving up one to Cagliari?
Bremer got hurt.
Bologna, Parma, just a complete waste of everybody's time. Parma red card machines, by the way. If you're not betting Parma red cards, figure it out. Lazio, another missed PK in that game. Roma, you're a joke, and it's very fitting. AC Milan, figure your shit out. Fire everybody. Pulisic's the face of the franchise. I don't know. Get him the ball in space and let him work again. I don't fucking know what else to tell you. We already very thoroughly covered Bilbao, so I won't have to get into that one. Batiste, score a fucking goal for some self-respect in El Gran Derby. I know you're on the road, but you know you played up a man for about 8 minutes of stoppage time. You had very dangerous chances the entire first half. That you should have slotted home about 3 of them. Figure it the fuck out. Find somebody who can finish.
It's a road case. Sucks.
Yeah. Oh.
Remember when they were trying to talk shit on Endrick and whatnot because Vitor Roque was scoring a few goals for Perenense? Because the more I watch him, the more I was like, dude, I watch you. What happened to you? How'd you get worse as you got older? Like
3 shots on target in the first half and not a single goal. Like, figure it the fuck out, dude.
Well, the
keeper's hands ain't good enough.
Yeah, I was about to say he kicked him directly at the goalie.
And last but not least, Atleti Madrid. Again, I didn't have any action on this, but that's got to be fucking embarrassing to know that you have absolutely no balls between your legs when you leave the Wanda. You tied Sociedad, for fuck's sake. And Sociedad don't even look like a top half of the table team in Spain right now.
Shout out Sucic for getting me my both teams to score because that was getting a little bit closer.
A little dicey there, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Does everyone feel better?
I do. I definitely do. I'll feel even better if I can get some fucking bats popping in this Yankees game.
I'll feel even better if the Mets choke somehow. That'd be sick.
That would be sick.
All right.
Schwarbaum? We'll get Schwarbaum. There is a hurricane hitting Florida. Maybe Castellanos wants to go yard?
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody needs to step up there. We're just pretty much doing games that caught Leg's eye that he's going to probably bet both teams to score in. That's what this game is. Italy versus Belgium. I said it to Oaks earlier. It's in Italy. Lukaku's back. Lukaku's playing football again. I'm taking Lukaku for a goal. It's one of the few times that you might not see any racist attacks in Italy against Lukaku. Belgium, I mean, if KDB's playing, if Tielemans is playing, if Carrasco's playing, how hard is it to just kick it against Lukaku and try to get me one in the back of the net? I'm looking at both teams to score here. I think Italy.
I can definitely see both teams to score here, maybe even an over 2.5. This Italy team is looking better. This Belgium team's a fucking mess. At this point, I don't know what you're doing, Belgium. Fire the manager again. Courtois won't play for him. He keeps running out old heads, getting people injured. I don't know. You just have an insane amount of talented youth that I would prefer to watch play for you, Belgium. It's maybe time to flip the page and admit you wasted your golden generation and fire everybody associated with the national team and just run 18 to 21-year-olds out there and let them ball the fuck out so they can up their transfer market value and people can actually see them play good ball again.
Doku also. So, I'll throw him in my list of names that could kick it at Lukaku and hopefully get me a goal. I'm banking on going Italy. I'm going Italy money line, Lukaku to score over 2.5.
I like it.
That's what I'm feeling. All right, moving on. Next one we got England versus Greece. So the odds love me here because both teams' score is like plus 135 or something because there is no respect for Greece. Yeah. I respect the fuck out of Greece, especially when they were going to get in England Stadium. I almost said Italy. In England Stadium. They always show up. This was a Euro final just like 20 years ago. Nothing crazy. It was when I first started watching football, one of the first couple of years. England played Greece. It was the sick David Beckham free kick and all that. But Greece can get me at least a goal here. Do I know who's going to get me it? No. But I also don't trust anyone on that England back line. And Pickford's probably their goalie. Jude is returning. Cole Palmer is returning. Palmer's in red hot form. His number is going to probably be pretty juiced on to score assist. Same with Jude. But if you can get any good numbers on their shots on target, they're to score assists. I assume those are the two that'll probably be taking the majority of set pieces. I don't know if it's going to be Saka or Foden that gets the other spot, but those are the two that got to be starting for me.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to make this a whole thing, but I just don't know how Cole Palmer wins England's best player, in domestic and international.
I love Cole Palmer.
I like him a lot too, and I think the kid's really talented, but let's be real, he hasn't done shit internationally because he can't get on the pitch. So how are you taking him over Jude, who scored a game-winning bicycle kick? How are you taking him over Harry Kane for player for England? I don't know. I just think that's a whack-ass award to be handing to Cole Palmer, who got maybe 13 minutes of pitch time during Euros.
Yeah, but he scored goal per minute though.
I guess I don't know. That's
they're playing a lot into. He played in the English Premier League too, so they'll count that for their. And it's also one of the few awards that they would be able to give to him that they wouldn't have to.
That's true. It is the only award that they'll be able to give to him because Chelsea fucking sucks, and they're not going to win any sort of trophy anytime soon. England certainly ain't winning any.
At the World Awards, then. He can enjoy his England.
Right, you can jerk yourselves off over England all you want. It's maybe the third best league.
Next one I got, and when I said both teams to score games?
Yeah, this is one of them.
It's essentially just Odegaard versus Sesko. In my head, I just see Odegaard. Or sorry,
Odegaard's knee is
I
completely
see
fucked. Yeah.
Holland. My fault. Holland versus Sesko. Two guys that are absolutely red hot right now are giant robots that they're actually both shaped so weirdly like a FIFA character. Like my guy is like 6'2" and has no business having 95 pace, but he does. That's what Sesko and Holland both are, and they're just weapons. Hot take.
Sesko's red hot
I was
too.
going to say hot take. I like Sesko better than Holland in
Yep.
this game for sure.
Sesko's got more around him. Like that team plays more complete team football, where Norway has no idea what they're doing. They're just like, fuck it.
I thought you were talking about Leipzig and City, and I was about to say, hold the fuck on. What?
No, Norway has absolutely no idea what they're doing when it comes to playing the team game. They're just they're everybody on that pitch besides Holland is just Joe Flacco, who's like, fuck it, I'm sending it deep. I'm throwing this as hard as I can over the top and hoping Holland runs onto it.
Holland down there somewhere. Fuck it. Now this is where I start mixing games because all I did was really just go through the schedule. So we're just going through the Thursday games and then the Friday and then the Saturday and picking them out. So now we're going to South America, y'all. Colombia versus Bolivia. Guys, the Colombia number. I'm getting a Colombia draw no bet. I think it's at Bolivia, if I'm being completely transparent. But I'm getting a Colombia draw no bet at -115 versus Bolivia. Now, I don't want to overreact or anything, but what the fuck did Bolivia do that I should give them any respect at all and not just take Colombia plus 170 on the money line? What the fuck does Bolivia have that I'm not just going to see James Rodriguez come in here and finally start a fucking game and put up 2 assists, maybe a goal off of a set piece, and Bolivia gets smacked at their crib like 2-3-1. I just what did Bolivia do? Do I not know something here, Oaks?
No, and if this is in Colombia and not in Bolivia, I don't know where this game is. I can't find it. What day is this supposed to be? Is this Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay, it is in Bolivia. So I mean, altitude in Bolivia is tough. That is always a thing. But yeah, I don't give a fuck here. Colombia is like fucking 10 times the team Bolivia is. I think did Bolivia score a goal in CONCACAF?
That's what I'm saying. I just don't know why Bolivia is getting this. Like,
yeah, that's mad disrespectful to Colombia unless like they're leaving half the team at home. Like if Luis Diaz isn't coming, I still don't care. The
Panama beat Bolivia at home, dude.
Right. Like Colombia should absolutely steamroll here. That feels like free money.
Just felt like a really weird number because I saw Colombia and I thought I was reading it wrong or something. Like Colombia's plus 170 versus Bolivia. What the fuck's going on here? So I don't know if maybe the roster got chopped and like nobody's there, or they're going with their U20 team. I don't, but this is the Colombia team that just played in the Copa America final. This is a Colombia team that took it to Argentina, probably should have won that game. This is a Colombia team that has not lost in this competition. It was just a weird number to see for Colombia.
Yeah, I mean, look, the only thing I will caution you about here is that the Estadio Municipal El Alto is at 5,000 meters of altitude. Like you're playing higher than you are in Denver. Like it's a tough stadium to go play in. The elevation is really, really rough. But yeah, other than that, there's no reason whatsoever. Bolivia should be favored in this game.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going crazy here. James Rodriguez, props for me.
Yeah.
Oh, or Luis Diaz. Like we just have 2 automatic guys on that team where it's like easy to just pick both. Next one I got is Chile versus Brazil. The Brazil number is like -190. So honestly, as far as Brazil numbers go, not bad. Brazil kind of the last few matches they sucked. And then I'm looking over at Chile and I was like, you guys are just also really fucking bad though. Like who am I? Is Vargas gonna come out of retirement again and play for Chile? Like I know he's still playing, but goddamn, like what are we? Who am I worried about on Chile also? It just feels like more weird numbers. Or is this just one of those games that Brazil never can beat Chile for some reason? But last time they played Chile was like in 2022 and they beat them 4-0. And now we're getting Ballon d'Or Vinny. So I don't know. Oh wait, we said he's hurt. I forgot. So they're getting Rodrigo. I wonder.
I actually really like not sending Vinny for.
Oh, for sure. Thank God we didn't send Vinny.
Um,
I don't even know who else to put up, I think about it because I don't think Endrick got caught up. And Militao, we just pulled him out too because of an injury. And Bremer's hurt. And Alisson's hurt. So Brazil might have just got stripped. They also are just deep as fuck, so it's hard for me to really.
That's true. Yeah, like Brazil, I'm not super worried about that. It's a really nice number. Again, I know
Jesus get called up.
Maybe I don't fucking know. Is he healthy? I know he hasn't been healthy for Arsenal for like ever.
I don't know. I didn't even know he was still playing.
But yeah, I mean, look, whatever. It's Brazil, Chile. It'll be a fun match to watch. I don't know. I'm really not betting like a lot of this stuff. To be honest with you guys, I need a little bit of time away from soccer to do some other shit. Really engrossed in MLB playoffs. NHL's starting. Not that I bet a ton of NHL, but like I hope the Hawks are good this year. They got fucking shellacked 5-2 last night. So yeah, I mean, look, I don't know. It's a game. It's definitely a game. Who knows who's going to start for Brazil? And Chile's historically good, but has been pretty ass most of the last 4 years.
I just think it's funny because, like, I'm thinking, damn, no Militao, they're getting no Bremer, no. And I was like, oh yeah, they still have, like, Thiago Silva could just come up and swing some minutes, and I was like, yeah, that's fine, they'll be all right. Like, they're gonna have Marquinhos and Gabriel instead of Militao. Like, oh darn, now we're gonna have to use.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. That's why it's hard to like be like, oh no, what's Brazil gonna do? So I don't know. I still like Brazil. I like Brazil money line over 1.5. Try to get it closer to a plus sign there. Next one I got Hungary versus Netherlands. Again, both teams have score games, guys. Now Hungary hasn't been the same Hungary. Like, not to be, play on words here, but they haven't looked as hungry as when we saw them against England, beating their ass at their crib and whatnot. I do think at home, though, they can get me a goal, so that's why I'm taking both teams to score. Netherlands is fucking loaded. I can't think of a name that I wouldn't want to see on that starting lineup where I wouldn't look at them for not only a goal, but to score, assist, any of those numbers for the Netherlands attack. Xavi Simons, Frimpong, just name any of the lot. We got Gakpo fucking. Is Memphis Depay, is he allowed to play still? Is he one of the names? Like, he went to Brazil and not Saudi. So
no, they did say that Brazil, I don't know, fuck. They did say that they liked Memphis and Brazil. I don't know. Netherlands, figure shit out. Just, it's Xavi Simons all day. Xavi Simons, Cody Gakpo, backpacks.
Big facts.
If they want to play Frimpong, then I love Frimpongs for everything.
Otherwise, you'll take Dumfries.
That was my next name that I was going to pull out is like, here's some fucking wingbacks / right backs that you can look at. They'll probably have decent numbers, but yeah.
Yeah, and if Reinders starts, just taking for first half shots.
Shot on target. They'll be like right around -120 to +135.
All right, next one I got Peru versus Uruguay. So I said this to Oaks. I was nervous about Peru and their altitude. I don't feel the same way about Bolivia. I think Peru is actually, it feels like they weaponize their altitude and they're just a better team. Like, their roster is just better. Uruguay sitting at +100 on the money line. I'm nervous about this until I see Fede Valverde with a captain's armband on, and I'm just like, oh, we're good. So give me a starting lineup and I'll give you Uruguay money line and Fede Valverde for a shot on target.
Yeah, maybe even I don't necessarily love them to score 2 goals. Peru does play pretty solid defense, and it is a tough place to go on the road and play. But yeah, it's Fede all day. Darwin Nunez is going to have 19 shots and maybe put 2 of them on target.
Hopefully. Next one, we got USA versus Panama. We can talk about USA again, guys, because we have a competent coach and Zach Steffen's on the roster. Now, he made it very clear, our new coach, I don't know if you've heard of him, Mauricio Pochettino, that if you aren't playing regular football and you're a goalkeeper, you will not be called up. Now,
I wonder who he's calling out there.
There's a certain somebody over in England that I think even went on loan to make sure that he would get ticked and got benched by that team too in about a week and a half. So I don't know what actually both of them are going to do that. The last dumb fuck manager that the United States had both of them ahead of my boy here, Zach Steffen. But I don't know what the fuck our boy Matty Turner, Matty Clean Sheets, and Ethan Halbrath are planning on doing now. Because the whole loan out in England shit didn't work out. My man's been over in England, Oaks. This guy that was apparently better than Zach Steffen. He's been over there for what, 3 seasons? He's played 13 total games in the Premier League.
How many trophies does he have? Just curious.
That would be 0, actually. Because even when Arsenal won that bullshit shield, he was already gone.
Weird. And how many does Zach have, including the one he won this year?
He actually is the only American to ever win the Premier League. So that was Zach Steffen. History maker, Zach Steffen. Just so
well, he didn't win any like big international competition here domestically or get like keeper of the tournament for that, did he?
Oh shit! No, yeah, you're right. He did get that. He actually just won Defender of the Year and Humanitarian of the Year too. If we're just listing all the trophies he won for this year, but it's just been a light year. It's only October. Everybody, don't worry. So USA, if I see Zach in the sticks, I'm taking USA straight the fuck up. Pull 6 red hot. It's Captain USA, Captain America for me. I really love the roster they picked attacking wise because I saw like Haji Wright. I saw a couple different faces where they're actually playing overseas.
Unfortunately, Balogun got hurt right before in the fucking game before this too, which sucks.
Yeah. Tim Ream got the call up too, so I feel like Pochettino might have actually watched tape. He might actually have a little bit of he might know some things here.
Yeah, he might actually be like a good football manager instead of Greg Berhalter, who is now coaching the worst MLS team in my Chicago Fire. Yeah, I think Pochettino might be a little bit of a step up from that.
Yeah. But all right, it's USA all day for me once I see Zach Steffen in that. Moving on, next one. Croatia versus Scotland. So this is where I tell you
us in Modric.
Yes, thank you. All right, moving on. Poland versus Portugal.
Louis and Ronaldo.
Yeah, so both teams to score. Lewandowski is hot right now. I do think he can get us one, and the both teams to score number was awesome. I like Portugal money line and over 1.5 though. If I'm backing Louis, I still think Portugal are way, way too good to not beat Poland. Anyway, moving on. These are all like the easy ones. Belgium versus France. Like I'm going to take both teams to score again. I'm going to convince myself that Lukaku is going to score somehow. Hopefully Barcola is going to start in this game because I don't trust Dembele to take him to score assists. France's midfield is also old as fuck now. God damn. Like Griezmann's retiring already and shit, but Conte is still holding it down. This is a big starting lineup game. The more I look at it, actually, I don't know if I can just commit to both teams to score.
Yeah, look, I just I don't know. It'll depend on who plays for both of these teams. France is a complete shit show as far as I'm concerned.
Should have brought Zidane in.
Yeah, he wants that job so bad too. Like, I think that's the only job he said he'd come out of retirement for. So, like, I don't know, pick up the phone and give him the job. You got embarrassed in Euros. You got World Cup coming up. I'd quit fucking around and try and win it. With the talent you have.
Agreed.
I also like that. Didn't Mbappe say he's not going to France for this bullshit?
I don't know. Actually.
Okay. Again, it was either from Marca or from like a Real Madrid fan account, so I put very little weight into it. But like, if Mbappe is like, "Yo, y'all got this without me, right? Like, you're France, you should be able to fucking handle this." I hope they do. I don't know. Just don't hurt any more Madrid players. Just whatever you do, France, don't fuck up Camavinga, Tuch, Mbappe, any fucking Madrid players. Just go win some fucking games and get the fuck out.
Yeah, Forbes reported that France is unhappy with Mbappe and Real Madrid. He does what he wants. Mbappe under fire for skipping French duty. What a guy. I love this guy more and
I
more.
love that he's like, yeah, dude, fuck France. I'm with Madrid, dude.
Yeah, dude, I gotta get ready to go for this team right now. Sorry. All right. Anyway, next one. Germany versus Netherlands. Guys, I don't know if I told you this already, but both teams to score. Give it to me. I love both these teams too. I love both the rosters. I've like they're extremely deep in every part of the field. Both these teams. Even when I see Wijnaldum get on the pitch for Netherlands, I love watching him and a Netherlands kid. It just feels right. Would love to see Tommy Mueller. I know that everybody's retiring for Germany now. I would love to see like a little. I feel like he didn't get to do his goodbye tour right, and this would be an awesome game in Germany versus Netherlands for him to go and do his thing on his little farewell tour. But I don't know if that's going to be. I think I'm scripting that more than anyone else is. But I love both teams scoring this game. I also, depending who's going to ref this game, they'll randomly throw like a Michael Oliver or a little like La Liga piece of shit ref in. This could be a massive cards game for me. I don't know yet. I need to find out who's refing the game. We got to get there, guys. But this has very high card potential when you just look at the mass. Even the attackers are like kind of hacks. Like Xavi Simmons stays bitching at refs and gets random yellows for coming in late. He's on that Jude Bellingham shit. That is like a new wave of attackers that like to just slide tackle at people. I'm not mad about it at all. It's just funny.
Yeah, I mean, I love Jamal Musiala here, and I'll have to wait and see what the Netherlands lineup is, but this screams both teams to score over 2.5. Lots of shots, some shot on target potential. The vibes. Need some lineups here, but this is a game I won't actually hate watching. As far as they don't have a lot of my club's players on it, they could potentially get hurt.
Facts, except for Rude Boy, and he's invincible. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you've seen him.
Yeah, and I just my favorite thing to do is every time somebody's like talking about Rudiger, I'm like, you guys remember that he came to Madrid for free, right? That Chelsea went, I don't think we need this guy anymore, and he's still top 3 center backs on the planet, and he ain't 3.
And it's just like, I don't think we need this man. Yeah, that guy was free. Anyway, Mexico versus USA. Only thing I will say about this match, I am not confident in either of these teams. I have not seen a single game where the manager was Pochettino. That being said, you cannot fucking lose to Mexico as the new coach. Like, you can't.
Yep, that's true.
I don't care if you get a draw.
That's why Greg Berhalter kept his job for as long as he did, because he kept beating Mexico.
You have to beat Mexico, especially this Mexico.
Worst Mexico ever, dude. Especially with that Santiago Jimenez out. Like, this is.
If it's in Mexico, there will be a red card. There will be a red card.
The game will be stopped too, because the fans are mad dickheads.
Weston McKennie, prime suspect for a card. I mean, we got to throw Timmy Weah in there now for a card. Zach Steffen, depending how much a piece of shit everybody is, he's going to have to be dealing with the fans right behind him in the net. Yeah, I already started Zach in the Mexico game. What's up, guys? Yeah, I'll do what the fuck I want. Just, massive, massive card game for me in this one. Let's go Mexico. How could you? Also, how much of a red card? Like, how low do you think the odds are for a red card? Mexico money on and over 2.5. Answer me a question. Who the fuck scoring for Mexico? Who do you got?
Yeah, I mean, I would think the line's probably sitting at like plus 185 to like plus 205, which is pretty fucking low for a red to be issued in a game.
Thanks. All right. Keeping it in the Americas, we have Colombia versus Chile. These odds make sense. Colombia's like minus 400 versus Chile. It's in Colombia.
Yep.
But that's just shocking to me that the elevation is going to affect it that much that we had to drop the odds, because I still think Colombia is just so much of a better team. Oh, the goal scorers are going to be a surprise, guys. Those are my favorite kind of those goal scorers. You reach down to the bottom of the Cracker Jack box and pull them out. This one's going to score, I think.
Are they
Jimenez lost.
with no Jimenez? Like, who are they going to go back to calling up Chicharito? Is he going to come out?
Oh God, what's his face? From Fulham. Oh my God, cracked his skull.
Santiago Jimenez.
No, what the fuck? No,
The,
you just said Jimenez again. Oh wait, it is Raul Jimenez.
Raul Jimenez.
That's
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wait, no, that's not it.
Yeah, you're right. I'm mixing up my players. But yeah, I mean, like, if it's not Jimenez, like, I don't know, are they calling up Chicharito? Like, I thought he was kind of done. I don't know. This will be interesting just because this is, again, like, um, I don't care. Or it's not that I don't care about the rivalry, but like it's not the most important thing to me. It's that the USA gets better and like starts actually winning games with Poch and starts playing his system. But yeah, this is probably the worst Mexican national team we've seen in 25, 30 years, maybe ever. Like this team is trash.
All right, last one I got Uruguay versus Ecuador. What are you thinking here?
Uruguay by a million. It's in Uruguay.
I know. I'm pretty much saying, do you think Enter Valencia can get me one?
I think Ecuador can get you one. They're also pretty decent at set pieces, and like I don't love how Uruguay defends set pieces. But I think Uruguay has the pace and ability to finish for most of the guys outside of Darwin Nunez that they can score 2 or 3 on Ecuador here.
You know what's really fun is those games where Darwin Nunez is like actually on point. Have you seen?
Right,
you know,
when he looks like a fucking superhero, dude.
Crazy when all the planets align and everything works out for him.
Well, he's either getting you a hat trick because he's in his fucking bag, or every shot he takes is completely missing the net, or everything's woodwork. Like I've watched that dude have a game where he hit the woodwork 4 fucking times. Like you couldn't do that shit if you tried.
Valverde playing, I'm pretty sure. And if he's got the armband, you know I'm taking every single prop on the planet for him. So
yeah, 70% of the world is covered by water. Fede Valverde has the other 30%.
Anyway, those are all the games I have. But Oaks hit his golden booty last week, and we won't let him get cold. We keep the wheel rolling, but it's international break. We're taking it easy. So I made a new wheel.
Wheel.
It's actually a wheel where you need the wheel before a wheel.
Oh, double wheel.
Yeah. So the first wheel. Hold on. I just realized that both wheels just say the same thing. So I don't know which one I'm picking. All right, first wheel. This wheel will tell you which prop you're going to have to get. So we have first half shot, a booking, TSOA, which is to score or assist, shot on target, goal scorer, assist, and all right, cool. Yeah, it's first half shot. I can't read upside down. Sorry, guys. But yeah, those are the ones we have on there. So Oaks is going to lead us off. This is pretty much just the prop wheel. But I've made a cooler song, and there's a way less work and way less drinking that goes into it. But this is the prop wheel. And then we're going to go on to our other wheel after we both pick our props, which is going to be, I think is it a continent wheel? Yeah, it's a continent wheel that also just says Wild's Choice on it. So
nice.
This is here we go.
Little circus vibes going on there.
Yep. It's a prop wheel, bro. All right, so you got shot on target. Let's see, what am I doing? So me and you pretty much just got like the golden booty on easy mode.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that's pretty sick. So then the next wheel, don't worry. Yeah, this is a fucking double wheel. You guys weren't ready for all this. You were like, wow, he's got a new wheel. That's cool. No, I got 2 new wheels. Here we got Asia, Europe, South America, North America, and Wild's Choice. It's not spinning right now, which is making me a little nervous. So I'm just going to hit refresh really quick. This one had absolutely zero effort put into it. because I was tired of listening to all the songs. Oaks.
This is not
Wait,
the right one.
what the hell? Oh, my wheel.
Uh-oh. We got wheel issues.
Not my wheel. Where'd my wheel go? Now my wheel's gone.
Uh-oh.
They played me. You know how long it takes to write fucking like 5 continents names? You sons of bitches.
Please bear with us while we make the wheel spin.
Oh my god. Damn, what else did I do? Asia.
And Wild's choice.
I really wanted to put just Big Wood on here just so we had
Yeah.
just so we had, I guess, New Zealand and Australia covered.
That's covered by Asia.
I guess. Ish. Not really though.
Ish.
Australia is its own continent, but I guess it's the closest.
They're in the Asian World Cup qualifier, so
Fair enough. All right, here we go. You're first.
let's do it. Shot on target. Find a country. Immediate. You know what? The wheel broke. We watched him make it. Can't even call it rigged. I'd like to, but can't.
Oh man. Would it be really fucked up for me to say Asia so you have to get up earlier in the morning to figure out what you're gonna do?
I mean, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just bet it and then sleep through the game.
That would also be really easy anyway. I'm gonna give you Europe.
Europe, and I need a shot on target.
Yep. Gotta be a plus sign though. I won't accept that.
That's not.
All right, I'm gonna spin while you look at that.
Cool.
I thought they were gonna be fun. Give me Asia for a second.
I'm gonna go ahead and take. I'm going to take Christian Eriksen for Denmark versus Spain. I know for a fact that'll be a plus number because anybody on Denmark will be a plus number for a shot on target versus the reigning European champions.
I'm going to take Modric versus Scotland.
I was going to actually say McSauce. So do you want me to take McSauce so we have them in the same game and we only got to pay attention to one?
I'm gonna just end up betting McSauce anyway. I'm gonna be like, wait, McSauce about to play?
Yeah. Modric and I'm taking Christian Eriksen.
Perfect. I got my 15.
Two guys we know will play for their national team too, because Modric does everything for Croatia, and Christian Eriksen can't get any fucking tick under Ten Hag, so he just balls the fuck out for Denmark.
Oh, dude, I saw
two no-brainers.
Saw his bald spot a couple times from Man U, bro. I swear. My 15, I got Greece, England, both teams to score plus 135. Italy, money line versus Belgium, minus 110. Norway, Slovenia, both teams to score minus 120. Hungary, Netherlands, both teams to score over 2.5 is even money. Ukraine, money line versus Georgia, plus 115. That's more of a I'm Ukrainian bet, and I'm going to take my home team, so I have something to root for. And if they let me down, I'll be really sad again. Czech Republic, money line versus Albania, minus 155. Slovakia draw no bet versus Sweden minus 130. Croatia money line versus Scotland minus 180. McTominay shot on target. Modric shot on target. Portugal money line and over 1.5 versus Poland minus 110. Colombia draw no bet versus Bolivia minus 115. Chile, Brazil both teams to score plus 120. Uruguay money line versus Peru plus 100. And then I put Valverde shot on target also. And then the parlay is Colombia draw no bet. Greece, England, both teams to score, and Modric shot on target because that's my fucking dog. And he's going to hit every bet for me because he's my best friend. Shout out Modric. We've been through
a lot. Look, I didn't make a lot of bets for soccer, but if you guys care for them, I'll spot out some bets I'm about to take here in the MLB for the late game of Dodgers versus Padres. I love using DraftKings has a NRFI/YesFRI boost. that I was maxed to $20 on. I'm playing Yes Run first inning in LA versus San Diego Padres. They've scored in the first inning in every game in this series. Fernando Tatis is absolutely red fucking hot right now. I like him for a home run. You know, and his number's been really good. I got him at plus 360 the other day when he went Yabo without any sort of boost. So I definitely like that. Shohei Ohtani is obviously hitting the fucking lights out of the ball. Freddie Freeman is playing well too. I've been playing a lot of the hits, run, RBIs stuff. So I think I'm going to look at that from Manny Machado, maybe even Pofar, as well as Tatis, who I am going to take for a home run. So yeah, I like a lot of stuff in baseball. If you want to check it out, I put a bunch of stuff on Twitter. Otherwise, I'm in the Discord talking baseball. Since like 2 p.m. today. It's been a game starting every 2 hours. It's been a lot of fun. So just been kind of running through that.
Yeah, now I gotta make a same game parlay.
But yeah, I love the Yes Run first inning in the next baseball game, and I really like Tatis to hit a home run. So those are 2 that I'm going to be on for sure. Soto just got an RBI on a sac fly, which helps me out. That hits his hits, runs, RBIs play for me. So yeah, baseball's been heating up. Had a good night last night. Yo, playoffs are huge. So enjoy it while it's here. And I'll catch you guys after international break. Or, well, no, it'll still be international break when we do the next show, but we will have a full lineup of games coming at you.
All right, so you heard us talk about it on international break. We're going to be doing some editing, and we're going to be doing some shirt, hat, all that shit.
We do need to update some merch.
Yeah, so tftdrip.com. Make sure you're checking out what we're doing. It'll be posted as well at TwoFootTalk, at TWOFootTalk. You can follow us on X, at Twitter, whatever you want to call it. It is in the link below. Scroll down, click on it. You can follow me at A Young Leg. Follow Oaks at BurrOaks77. And again, if you want one of those fancy hats that Oaks got on tftdrip.com, we're going to be creating
great hat, by the way. You know, all of our stuff is nice, but the hat is what, like, everybody I've given them to. Ooh, Ohtani 2 hits plus 220. I do like that, Fernando. His liked them. Not just, you know, whatever. They make decent looking good hats. This is my everyday fucking working out work when I was at work. Like, this thing takes a fucking beating, and it doesn't look like shit full of sweat stains and stuff like that. It's one of the longer lasting hats I've had. And when I was working construction, I burned through hats like 1 every 3 months. So highly recommend.
True. Yeah, mad hats. And now, like, you know what's even worse is when I make more cooler hats, and then I want to keep getting hats, and then I've got too many hats because they last. What a fucking terrible problem to have.
Right, to just have all sorts of sick bucket hats laying all over the house.
Well, they're all over the place. All right, but that's all I got for you guys. Happy international break. Hope you hit your bets. Don't go overboard. Hopefully your players are all healthy as well. Good luck for all that. Someone always goes home very upset from international break, and I'm just keeping my expectations very low. So fuck what you heard.
It's what you're hearing.
For TwoFootTalk, and we're out. Peace.
Dose.